crazy mother.
Welcome to Geeza Talk FC Premier League preview of West Ham. So this is going to be Dan's favourite. Obviously, he's a hammer, so he's itching to get the mic for me to talk about his beloved West Ham. But firstly, I'm just going to talk about their finish last season, finishing in 7th place. I mean, let's be honest, what a season West Ham had. I mean, Slaven Bilic come in and he done absolute wonders for them. I mean, fair play to West Ham what they've done this season. Obviously, last ever year at the Berlin. And then to finish it off like that as well, with that 3-2 win against United, was just stuff dreams were made. And that end parade as well at the Bowling was absolutely sensational. So fair play to everyone at West Ham for that. Obviously, they got their first ever game at their new Olympic Stadium this season against Bournemouth, which is going to create some history. And I look forward to going down there, to be fair, checking out the stadium myself. Great acquaintance for West Ham, pulling that stadium out of the bag. And hopefully look forward to many good times in that stadium. Obviously, I wouldn't be talking about West Ham if I didn't talk about Payet. I mean, where do you start with Payet? What a season that fella had. All them doubters, when he made that transfer from Marseille to West Ham, for that money as well, I mean, just the bits he's done. I actually grew to love West Ham just because of him, the things he was doing week in, week out, the free kicks, the dribbling, the goals, just absolutely everything. The guy's done absolute bits. And then obviously he went over to the Euros and created absolute scenes out there as well. So fair play to the man Payet, and hopefully he has another great season this year. What do you think, Dan?
I mean, as you know, Mason, I'm obviously a West Ham fan. Could go on for hours and hours. Obviously, I'm not going to ramble on for hours. Slaven Bilic has completely turned our fortunes around. A lot of negative vibes when Big Sam's around. Bilic has come in. No nonsense bloke. You can see it all over his face. He's come in, he's brought in some great signings. I mean, last season we was a bit sceptical. Manuel Lenzini, an unknown, turned out to be a gem. You know, even signing off Darren Randolph, funny enough. I mean, ex-Charlton reject, Birmingham City signing from last season. A great number 2. Could be pushing Adrian up for the number 1 spot this season. I'll tell you what I will be looking forward to is our Europa League qualifier fixture. Damzel from Slovenia. I mean, we've had a pre-season friendly this afternoon, 1-3-0. Little rumours flying around on social media that Creswell was injured, meaning no left-back available for that fixture. It means another youth player will slot into that role. Obviously, our first fixture at the Olympic Stadium will be against Juve in pre-season, but it will be AFC Bournemouth in the Prem. So that'd be a tough fixture, as obviously they did come to Upton Park last season and played us off the field, to be fair. Between them and Leicester was our 2 opening fixtures last year, and the pair of them obviously run us right. We were chasing shadows in both games. Last season's top goal scorer was obviously that man, Dimitri Payet, with 12 in all comps. It weren't for, obviously, James McCarthy of Everton obviously decided to more or less try and cripple the bloke. He came out the bowling midway through the season, took him out for a little while. I mean, as West Ham fans, we know obviously our key players obviously be the likes of skipper Mark Noble, Winston Reid at the back, Coyote in midfield, Big Andy C up front. Got to be a big season for him. A lot of money was spent on him. I mean, obviously when he was at loan, he did the business. Not really seen the best of him in the last couple of weeks and months and years. Surely be pushing to be in the England squad with Big Sam taking over as well. Couple of facts for non-West Ham fans, couple of players to keep an eye on. Been in the media over the last papers and social media. Reece Oxford, tipped to be the next Rio Ferdinand. I think he's going to be better than Ferdinand. The little fella oozes class. I mean, I say little fella, I think he's pushing 6'1" already. We've got another centre-half in our books, Reece Burke. That man from Forest we signed last season, Antonio. Started off very slowly, made his debut against City when we beat him 2-1 at the Etihad. He come on, he looked very shy, didn't look to play, was a couple months down the line. Incoming signings, also we signed at Northfield from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Not too sure how Bilic is going to do with him, centre-half or defence midfield. I mean, Alex Song's out the door, just recently signed Ruben Kazan. And we've biggest signing so far has got to be Feghouli from Valencia on a free. Again, I've been watching the pre-season games. The fella looks like he's going to be a gem. Takes on the player, and he's got a good whip on him as well. Form guide from last season wasn't too bad. I mean, we've touched on it with the Man United game. Absolute scenes when Reed jumps the Man United back four and beats De Gea. Absolute scenes. Tears in every age, man, woman, granny, grandfather. Tears in the bowling when final whistle. Let's make the Olympic Stadium a fortress again. Opening day fixture, we've got Chelsea away. So a London derby. We was robbed there last season with that Ruben Loftus-Cheek dive. I'm not too sure what the ref was playing at. If Mourinho was still in charge, I would have said he would have given him a fiver. Again, big shout out to the Hammers worldwide. I'm just going to pass you back to Mason with his thoughts on my little rambling on.
No, not at all, Dan. West Ham deserve all the talk and credit they get from last season. Deserve every minute of it. I just hope they have another great season, to be fair, Dan. I mean, Slaven Bilic again is going to be his second season. Pay it as another great season, and obviously you're adding players as well to strengthen your squad, and it's your first season at the Olympic Stadium, so I hope things all go well for you, to be fair, and I wish West Ham good luck with the season.